What's up, everybody? I'm back with another video. Today, I think we have to address the topic about sports and some of the most boring sports in the world. Sparked this idea. You know how videos spark other video ideas. There's a lot of sports that I think really suck to watch on TV. Okay, and most of them pertain to the Olympics, so I'm not going to talk about those too much. I will dive into a couple, but there's so many fucking boring ones. You know, like you watch football, you watch basketball, even baseball and hockey and stuff like that, and you can find some level of excitement out of it throughout the entire thing. Except maybe baseball, it's kind of the exception, but I'm not going to put it on this list. And you watch, I'll leave it bowling out, NASCAR out, because, you know, yeah, they're awesome, okay? I enjoy them, so I'm not gonna talk about them. But let's jump into it. So the first one here I'm going to talk about is soccer, okay? And yes, I'm calling it soccer, you Euros, okay? Because we have our own thing called football over here, and it is 10 times better than your sport, maybe even 100, okay? All they do is they run around on a field, right, for... It's the clock 60 minutes. I feel like it takes more than like 5 hours to complete a match, okay? But all they do is they go around and kick a ball. Kicking a ball. Whoa, oh yeah, kicking a ball. And they running up and down a field full of time. And 10 times out of 15, they're going to get in a 0-0 tie. How fun is that? It's be a 0-0 tie. There's no overtime. You don't have shootouts like in hockey or anything like that. You don't have like a sudden death college football overtime sort of thing. No, you just go around and kick a ball. Woo, yeah, Kicking a ball like this. Here, we're going to reenact it. Here we go. Ready? Whoa, kicking ball, kicking. Yeah, we're kicking. And then they finally score one, and then the entire country shuts down for a month. Yeah, whoa, economy sucks, but here's your soccer. Yeah. And then they've got like some of these most technological innovation stadiums, okay? Well, nobody's going to show up to the thing if there's on-field product is garbage. Any team that plays on-field product of soccer is garbage, okay? No scoring, and there's no excitement. You know, they even take the contact out of it. At least in rugby, right? They try and kill each other, so at least it's some sort of fun. But then in this, you don't even get that. Because it's even this refereeing, officiating crap is even worse than any of the other sports right now. It's so biased that even Ken Palm can't even be associated with it. So just gotta, put your finger in your eye, put your finger up your nose, go, flag. And then people try and flop and they get flags for it and then all this other crap. But I think the most annoying part of the fans, the diehard fans of these teams, okay, if you're in the World Cup for a thing, right, that's more about supporting your country and just plastering it on a soccer ball or whatever. So like you get there's at least a reason to root in the World Cup, okay? When you're talking about like MLS, UCF, MLW, these like, and also there's like 15,000 different soccer leagues, and they all get national TV attention. All of them are on Fox for some reason or CBS. Why? Makes absolutely zero sense. And then these fan bases, they pack like 2 million people into a 10,000 seat stadium so they can all hold up their flags of nationality. Like, doesn't it mean if they get to spill beer on them, doesn't it mean they burn it? I mean, they're just going, whoa, throwing beer, whoa, we're going to throw beer over country nationality, woohoo. This is what I think. Sitting down on my fucking chair. They're so diehard. Woohoo! We're gonna go spend $10,000 on tickets and get a hotel and tailgate for 3 years and just watch our team get a 0-0 tie. Where's the fun in that? Where is the fun in that? Soccer sucks. I mean, at least if you play the sport, there's a little bit of excitement though, because you're running around. you gotta be on your game and stuff like that. So at least you got that. Okay? So that's why it's first on the list, because it has a little bit of fun aspect to it. You just have to play it. Not for golf, though, okay? I know my family's pretty big on golf, and let them be, okay? But I think golf is so boring. I can't watch this stuff for more than 5 minutes without falling asleep. At this point, I feel like it's just the TV equivalent of NyQuil. It just makes you fall asleep. It's the quietest sport in the world as well, which sports aren't meant to be quiet. If I want quiet, I'll go to a Build-A-Bear. Okay? So, because they're like going up there, you gotta stand up. Here we go, reenactment part 2. So you're going around, and you gotta go. They gotta do this like 50 times. You're all getting framed. You gotta do this like 50 times to get their accuracy right. And then they go tell the crowd behind them, who have been on their feet for 15 years, in the hot sun, who paid like $1,000 to come watch them play. They go, shh, 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 shut them up. And then they do this again about 15 more times. And then finally, whoosh, whoa, baby, look at that thing go. And then it just ends up going in the water anyways. And then you do that for 18 freaking holes. And then you make it playoff holes and then go around and do the whole course again all over again. Meanwhile, walking up 15 acres. And they play golf in the deserts where they take the water from the Great Lakes and put them in the thing so they're draining all the water so they can fill in these golf courses. Which that kills the environment, thank you. It's so boring. I've played golf too, many times. So boring. At least with putt-putt golf, right? You get like the windmills and it's not as long of a walking distance, and there's lots of water and stuff like that, so you can have a lot of fun. The only time I ever think golf's exciting is when an alligator runs out onto the green and swallows one of the players' balls. That's the only time, or a squirrel or a bird comes out. Somebody hits a bird with a golf ball. That's the only time I ever see it fun. Only time. Most boring one in the world. Boring one. One of the most unnecessary sports, though, is boxing. Okay? Who thought trying to kill each other is a sport? Because, like in rugby, right, that's not the main point. At least in rugby, that's not the main point of the sport. In boxing, that's literally the main point of the sport. That's literally the main point of the sport. You just go, whoosh, whoosh, right in the balls. Whoosh, oh, right in the stomach. Can't have kids no more. Oh, there goes your lunch. Oh, kicking. Oh, we're kicking. Throw swings. Throw swings. And then bam, bam, bam. Triple knockout, 10 out of 10. It's one shot after the other. And then you take cats and they throw them. Rah. This is one, like the WWE, right? That's scripted. It's more of an entertainment reel. So people can jump off of balconies and smash on top of players and break stuff. That's when it's fun. Not the stupid. And then they got Jake Paul in it. Jake Paul. Like how? Or Logan Paul. Both of the Paul brothers. Like what a career they've had, huh? Especially Logan. And then that sport's almost one of the most betted on too. My goodness. Like bet $100 that he'll hit him once in the face. Oh shoot, he missed. You lost $1 million because we gotta add legal fees in because we're illegal. Sponsored by Ken Palm. Sponsored by ESPN. I don't get it. It's who sees the fun of punching people in the face? You're guaranteed to be injured. And Lord knows when you want to... And Lord, God forbid you seriously get hurt. And then they're like, oh no, there's certain techniques. You knock them out, but they're not going to be that hurt. I'm like, bullcrap, you're still going to get hurt. You're punching people in the face. Punch me in the boobie. The final one's going to probably be the most controversial one. And I do consider it a sport, so hopefully I get a pass here. But it's cheerleading, right? I consider it a sport because it's physical activity, but that's about it. And like the gym, like the competitive cheer, where they're jumping around doing acrobatic stunts for like points and stuff. Like I can kind of get that. But it's like the sideline cheer's the one that kind of gets to me. Even so, why would you call it competitive cheer? Like you're not cheering for anybody. You're just doing stunts. So call it stunts. It's like team gymnastics. And gymnastics has skill. That's why I don't put it on the list. But it's like cheerleading, right? Cheerleading is like You're basically glorifying Ken Palm, going pom Ken Palm, yeah, play us, Metro Vikings. And you're going, yeah, woohoo, our team's losing by 50. Let's jump around and dance. Oh, let's get on top of everybody. Hope we don't fall. Let's jump around. Come on. Let's jump around with the cat. Jump around. We're going to cheer for our team. We're losing. Team sucks. We're winless this year. And then they stand there the whole game. When they're not doing their stunts, they're doing this with the pom-poms, Ken Palms. Doing this. Woohoo, hi everybody. Everybody knows who I am because I wear my cheerleading bow to school. I have 1 million followers on TikTok because that's important in my life. And if anybody does those sports that I just mentioned, go ahead. Oh, I forgot one. Lacrosse. Gotta talk about lacrosse. What is the deal with lacrosse? It's so popular for no reason. It's football, but you're not using your hands. They get these helmets and then they get like no shoulder pads. So what's the point of the helmets? I'm going to just aim for your boom right there. Goes right through you. It takes out your whole esophagus. Like, what is up with lacrosse? Nobody plays it outside of high school, but everybody plays it in high school. Everybody. And I don't understand the hype. You can't even hit people. At least in rugby, it's like rugby, you can't hit people. Get into fights with the sticks, like sword fights, lightsabers. Take butterfly nets if you're not gonna use the sticks properly. Save resources. You're chucking these balls around. These things are heavy too. They can hurt somebody. So that's why you have the helmets, I guess. But get full body pads. Like they act like they're playing football. But they walk around for 30 minutes and throw a stick around. And think, yeah, this is a great sport. Definitely goes on my academic resume. Then half of them suck anyways. So yeah, if anybody plays any of those 5 sports that I just mentioned, don't quit them because I said that. But know that I think the sports are dumb and unnecessary. And that I won't care about it. And you probably don't care because you're probably not watching this video. You probably have to go practice for those sports because you practice more than you live.